From the electrifying touchdowns of the NFL to the dazzling dunks of the NBA, sports have always been a staple of our entertainment. But a new revolution is upon us: the shift to streaming services. Will this change be a touchdown or an airball? Hey everyone, open-minded neutral here. And today I'm diving into a discussion about latest trends shaping the world of sports. Traditional TV networks have been the go-to for sports fans for decades. But now, streaming services like ESPN+, Amazon Prime, and YouTube TV are making significant inroads. More and more fans are cutting the cord and opting for the flexibility and convenience of streaming. Today, I'm peering into the future, where the biggest sporting events, from the NFL to the FIFA World Cup, are making their way to streaming platforms. Over the past decade, streaming services have transformed the entertainment landscape, and now they're set to revolutionize the way we consume sports. Imagine catching the Super Bowl or the NBA Finals on your favorite streaming platform. It's not just a possibility anymore, it's becoming a reality. First, let's take a look at the current landscape. Major sports leagues like the NFL, NBA, MLB, NHL, WNBA, NCAA football and basketball, FIFA World Cup, UFC, and WWE are already making moves towards streaming. For instance, the NFL has deals with Amazon Prime for Thursday Night Football, and the MLB is on Apple TV. The NBA may be going to a streaming service real soon, and the UFC is heavily integrated with ESPN+. Even WWE has its own streaming service, WWE Network, which is now part of Peacock. But what does this mean for the future of sports, and is it going to cost more than having cable? The rise of streaming services. Streaming services have revolutionized how we consume entertainment, and sports are no exception. The likes of Amazon Prime, Netflix, Hulu, Max, Paramount+, Peacock, Apple TV, and ESPN+ are not only offering on-demand access to movies and TV shows, but also live sports events. The rise of streaming services refers to the significant growth and dominance of online platforms that deliver media content over the internet, allowing users to access a vast array of movies, TV shows, music, and other forms of entertainment on demand. This phenomenon has revolutionized how people consume media, marking a shift away from traditional cable or satellite TV towards digital streaming platforms. Streaming services offer unparalleled convenience by allowing users to watch or listen to content anytime, anywhere, on a variety of devices such as smartphones, tablets, smart TVs, and computers. According to recent data, the number of streaming subscribers has skyrocketed in the past decade, with millions of viewers cutting the cord on traditional cable TV in favor of digital platforms. The rise of streaming services has transformed the entertainment industry, empowering consumers with unprecedented choice, convenience, and control over how they access and enjoy media content. The battle for streaming rights. As the popularity of streaming services continues to surge, major sports leagues are entering into fierce bidding wars for exclusive streaming rights to their games. From the NFL to the NBA, everyone wants a piece of the streaming pie. Let's start with what's going on with the NFL, a league that's been dancing with this service for a couple years, stating with Amazon acquired rights to become the exclusive broadcaster of Thursday Night Football, initially starting with the 2023 season and running through 2033, paying approximately $1 billion per year to become the first streaming service to exclusively carry a package of NFL games and having one London game on ESPN+. But the big one was on Saturday, January 13th, 2024. It was first time ever playoff game exclusive to a service. NBC Universal paid the NFL $110 million last year for rights to carry a wild card game on Peacock, Miami Dolphins versus Kansas City Chiefs. The idea of this got mixed opinions, but at the end of the day it paid off well. Peacock's exclusive coverage of the wild card playoff game drove 2.8 million signups for the NBC-owned streaming service. Antenna says the game was the single biggest subscriber acquisition moment it has ever measured, and with that, the floodgates are open. Prime Video is paying an estimated $120 million for exclusive rights to an NFL playoff game after the 2024 season. Netflix will be the global home of the NFL's two Christmas Day marquee games this year, and in 2025 and 2026, Netflix will be streaming at least one holiday game each year as part of this three-season deal. Safe to say the NFL is going down a new path, and it looks like other sports is following their footsteps, like the NBA, who is close to finalizing media rights, deals worth a combined $76 billion over 11 years with ESPN, NBC, and Amazon. NBC is expected to pay $2.5 billion per season in exchange for 100 games per season, with half to air exclusively on its Peacock streaming service. Amazon will pay $1.8 billion each year for regular season and playoff games, as well as for the NBA's in-season and play-in tournaments, and will also include the rights to WNBA telecasts. So with the streaming service throwing out big money, do not be surprised I see the other sports league jumping on this that will also include UFC and their deal with ESPN Plus and WWE, who has to deal with Peacock for now. But earlier this year, Netflix, WWE strike deal to move Monday Night Raw to streamer beginning in 2025. The deal is valued at $500 million per year for 10 years, or a whopping $5 billion commitment by the streamer that will see its flagship weekly live pro wrestling show begin airing exclusively on the streaming giant beginning in January 2025. That will mark the first time in its three-decade history that Raw has not aired new episodes on a linear television network. Under the deal, Netflix will become the exclusive home of Raw in the US, Canada, the UK, Latin America, and other territories once the deal begins, with more countries and regions to be added over time. Netflix will also become the television home for all WWE shows outside the US. That includes fellow weekly shows SmackDown and NXT, as well as annual live events like WrestleMania, SummerSlam, and the Royal Rumble, as well as documentaries, original series, and additional projects. In today's digital age, it's crucial for sports leagues to adapt to changing consumer habits. Streaming offers unparalleled reach and flexibility, allowing fans to watch their favorite teams anytime, anywhere. Impact on traditional broadcasting and regional sports networks. But what does this mean for traditional broadcasters and regional networks, such as cable networks like ESPN and Fox Sports? With streaming services snapping up exclusive rights, the rise of streaming services poses a significant threat to traditional broadcasters and regional sports networks, who are now faced with the challenge of retaining viewership in an increasingly digital world. And are we witnessing the decline of cable TV as the go-to destination for sports? Now, the big four network like Fox, ABC, NBC, and CBS will be just fine, because they're part of the new media right deals. So are traditional cables like ESPN and Fox Sports 1. But TNT Sports and regional networks like Bally Sports may be a different story. TNT Sports, formerly known as Turner Sports, having carrying sports for years on their network. They even put sports on their streaming service, the Bleacher Report Sports on Max. For years, they've been covering sports like MLB, NHL, NBA, March Madness, US soccer games, and they just added the college football playoffs. But their crown jewels is NBA on TNT, which has televised NBA games since 1989, and more importantly, the Emmy Award-winning studio show Inside the NBA. But with NBA finalizing deals with ESPN parent company Disney, Amazon, and NBC to broadcast games beginning with the 2025-26 season, it looked like TNT might be the odd network out. As for Bally Sports, the networks who carry regional broadcasts of sporting events from various professional, collegiate, and high school sports teams, filed for Chapter 11 bankruptcy and be a thing the past real soon. The fan experience. One of the key advantages of streaming services is the enhanced fan experience they offer. With features like multiple camera angles, real-time stats, and interactive content, streaming platforms are transforming how we engage with sports. Imagine being able to customize your viewing experience, choosing your favorite camera angle, or accessing exclusive behind-the-scenes content, all at the touch of a button. But one of the biggest concerns for fans is cost. With multiple streaming services holding exclusive rights, will fans have to subscribe to several platforms to watch all their favorite sports? In some cases, subscribing to multiple streaming services can add up to more than a traditional cable package. However, there are ways to manage these costs. Fans are experiencing both the benefits and drawbacks of this shift. On one hand, there's increased flexibility and access. On the other, the fragmentation of content across multiple platforms can be a hassle, and an expensive one at that. Challenges and opportunities. While the shift to streaming presents exciting opportunities for sports leagues and fans alike, it also comes with its fair share of challenges. Issues such as piracy, streaming quality, and regional restrictions must be addressed to ensure a seamless viewing experience for all. Piracy remains a significant concern in the streaming industry, with unauthorized streams depriving leagues of valuable revenue. To combat this, robust anti-piracy measures are essential. Looking ahead. So, what does the future hold for the world of sports in the streaming era? Will we see a complete shift away from traditional broadcasting, or will cable TV continue to coexist alongside digital platforms? The landscape will continue to evolve. We might see more bundled packages or new services emerging to simplify access to sports content. As technology continues to evolve, one thing is certain: the future of sports will be shaped by the ongoing battle for streaming rights. Whether you're a die-hard fan or a casual viewer, one thing's for sure: exciting times lie ahead in the world of sports. Conclusion and final thoughts. The shift to streaming services is a double-edged sword. While it offers convenience and new ways to experience sports, it also presents challenges with cost and accessibility. The battle for streaming rights is just heating up, and how it unfolds will shape the future of sports broadcasting. What do you think about the move to streaming? Are you excited about the new possibilities, or are you worried about the costs and fragmentation? Let me know in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this video, make sure to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon so you don't miss any future updates. Thanks for watching, and like always, stay safe and stay open-minded.